Hey everyone, guess what? We got another great video for you today. Today we're going to talk about what do you do before 9 a.m.? How do you maximize your day? How do you find the time? How do you find the energy? How do you find the motivation to get up out of bed to do and work on your life's work, that extra passion? Now most folks, just like me, had a day job for several years and they're trying to figure out what their passion is, but they're too tired to work on anything extra. They're too tired to write the book. They're too tired to lose the 20 pounds. They're too tired to figure out whatever it is, and they don't dedicate that time to find that passion, to finding what they're supposed to be doing every day with themselves. So instead, they go to work, and they're just miserable at work for hours and hours and hours. And they get home, and they sit down miserable for hours and hours and hours. And they're like, well, I don't have any time. I don't have any money. I can't do it. I can't get ahead. You know, the little man is not going to win here. Well, I'm here to challenge all that thought process. I'm here to challenge every single iota of it. And we're going to start by what do you do before 9 a.m. I'll give you an example of myself. Working at Chase, I had my event planning business. And what was I doing every morning? 5 a.m. out of bed. That's right, I want to pause for effect. 5 a.m. out of bed. Okay? You got to figure out what's important to you. You can get to bed early. You can get up early. That's one. Alright? We're out of bed, we're working out, and then we're working on the dream. If you don't put the time in, you can't expect to get the results that you want. Everyone heard those quotes about having 10,000 hours in your skill set, in your masterpiece, and you know what? If you're not there, you're not there, and you're not going to win. Alright? So, just to give you an sample of my day-to-day calendar. I have to read it because it's that detailed, and so I want to make sure you get this for effect. So bear with me while I just read this to you here real quick. But basically, it's a 5-step process, really, is what it boils down to. Step 1, ensure you work this plan out with your spouse. You got to get your spouse on board with you to say, hey, this is what I'm feeling passionate about. I want to write a novel. I want to work on this to help fuel my dreams of becoming a writer. So in order to do that, I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to try my hardest not to disturb you, but I just want to make sure that you're okay with that. You will encourage me, and you just will. I'm not going to complain about it because it's something that I'm choosing to do, but I just want to make sure you're there for me. You got my back. Now that's a different conversation than 5:01, and then you get out of bed and your wife or spouse is just like, what the heck's just going on, you know, and startled. So you got to figure that out, but the way I do it, I have a small little alarm that goes right underneath my ear. Once I hear it at 4:58, I'm out. I get out of bed very, very quietly, very, very stealthily, but my wife already knows what's going on, all right? Because if you were training for a marathon and you had to wake up early to run, and you told your wife, hey, this has been a lifelong dream of mine, I want to run a marathon, I need to wake up early to run, will you support me? They'll be your biggest cheerleader. They'll be your biggest cheerleader to help you to make sure, hey, did you get your run in this morning? How'd your run go? How'd everything go? Okay? And so that's what you got to be. You got to make sure that you get them on board. Or anyone, if you have a roommate or something like that, where you're causing a shift in the entire dynamic of the schedule for the day. If everyone's already in a routine, people love routines. Routines are great. We just got to make sure everyone's communicated with and everyone's on board with what that routine's going to be. So I encourage you to talk this out before executing it. All right? Always before. Step 1B. You got to have that goal in mind. So I mentioned it, like a marathon, writing a book. Why are you waking up at 5 in the morning? Why are you going to waste the time or spend the time to get up out of bed if you're not going to do anything? Don't just get up just to get up. All right? You got to have a goal in mind. And the goal is a dream with a date attached to it. So you got to have something written down. I want to run a marathon by June 15th, 2014. In order to do that, I have 7.5 months to train, and I've got to run this many miles, etc., etc. But put yourself down a goal so that you have that out there, and then all your friends better know what that goal is to hold you accountable. So when they see you drinking 8, 9 beers at night, they can say, hey, how's that goal coming? How's that goal coming with all those beers, all right? So that's why I want to make sure you stay accountable. So that's step 1 and step 1B. Making sure you talk with your spouse, get them on board with your plan, and also have a goal. Have that goal in mind, have it written down, so there's no question of what it is you're trying to accomplish when you're waking up that early. 2, plan out what you're going to do in that time. And this is where it can get very, very detailed so that time is not wasted. Not a minute wasted. Every minute will be accounted for. All right? Step one. Sorry, not step one, but here we go. So for me, it's 5 a.m. to 5:05. Brush my teeth, get out of bed, use the restroom, ready to go. 5:05 to 5:10. Maybe I'll make some coffee. That's 5 minutes, okay? Get that coffee going, get a little shot just to get you going in the morning. 5:10 to 6:45. Write one chapter of whatever book I'm working on at the time, okay? 6:45 to 7. Change over into my workout clothes. 7 to 7:45. Physical training. Got to work out. You get one body. You got to keep it lean. You got to keep it mean. All right, that's what you got to do. You just got to do something. Walk. You can walk the neighborhood. You can think. You can have your podcast going. Whatever the case is, but you got to be doing something physical at least 4 or 5 times a week. That's what I get into. So I'm suggesting the same for you. Whatever I do, I preach the same thing. So you're not getting any kind of bogus stuff. I'm working out, so we're all working out together. Okay. 7:45 to 8:15. This is your shower. This is your changeover. Getting your hair did, whatever. Mine's pretty quick usually, so I don't have too much to go with that. But hey, 30 minutes. You got to just get it all turned over, and I'll tell you how to do that here in a second. 8:15 to 8:30. Go ahead and eat some breakfast. Get some fuel on you. You may even have a protein shake while you're doing the shower deal. So you might have a shake and going and all these different things, but making sure you get the fuel so you can have that first meal of the day. Get some food in your system to help you grow, get stronger physically as well. 8:30 to 9 o'clock, this is your commute time, all right? When you're commuting, I have one ear in with a podcast, or I'll have something on the radio, a CD from church, or whatever I have going on, an audiobook, okay? But you got to be feeding yourself in this downtime when you're driving 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes we're not going to waste. We're going to use that time to our best of our ability. Same if you're running on the treadmill in the morning or you're walking the treadmill, get something going in your ear, feed your brain, get some knowledge going. We got to change all these habits to get you on the right track to going towards what you want to do with yourself. All right, and that's going to take time. So I'm trying to multiply here. I'm trying to just maximize my time and streamline our plan by having us doing one thing here and then multitasking, doing something else here. So you can walk on a treadmill and have something in your ear saying, "I can do it. I'm great. I'm positive. I'm encouraged. The Lord is with me. Who can be against me?" All those types of things are happening at the same exact time. You're getting yourself physically strong, physically straight. Okay. All right, we always plan our weeks. Sunday is my prep day. Sunday, I go to the grocery store. My wife and I will meal plan. We'll figure out what we're going to eat the entire week. If we can do some cooking, some chopping of vegetables, whatever we have to do, we'll do a lot of that on Sunday. You get yourself ready to go on Sunday. I do a laundry, make sure everything's clean. That's a start. And then I also iron everything on Sunday as well. So then you have 5 days worth of clothes ready to go. And so that makes it easy when you get home late, you're tired already. You don't have to think too much about what you're going to wear, what you're going to eat, how it's all going to go down. So make sure you have breakfast plan, lunch plan, dinner plan, snack plan. All that's planned out on Sunday so that you get it all at the grocery store in one shot, no question, no issues, all right? So just make sure you get all that taken care of on Sundays. You get all your stuff prepped out, and then your whole week's going to run smooth. I also use Wednesday as another midweek prep day to finish out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, okay? Y'all with me? So just make sure that you have Sunday night some time allocated for prep, and then Wednesday some time allocated for prep again. And that'll just save you time so you can easily pop right out at 5. You've already got some stuff going on, and you can get right into your deal, okay? Again, step 4, you want to lay out your clothes the night before. You want to prep as much as you possibly can the night before. So at 9:30, I'll start moving around the house, making sure my clothes are right by the door. I'll have all of my food prepped in a little grocery bag or a little lunch container to take with me as I leave the apartment in the morning, okay? And then I have my computer already set up upstairs, and I'm going to type in the morning and write whatever my schedule is for that morning, that particular morning. I'm going to have everything set up. I even go to the length of having my protein shake already in the shaker with all my other supplements already in the shaker, just not adding water yet. So I'll set that down there, and all I have to do is roll out of bed, put some fresh water in it, and then I take it out the door with me as I shake it and go. Because I'm listening to podcasts on my way to the gym and doing my thing there, and then coming back to write some whatever I'm doing that day, however my schedule is. You just got to customize it, but whatever you can pre-plan and pre-execute the night prior, you want to go ahead and do that, including having your gym clothes right there by your bedside so you can just slip them on real quiet and just get out of there. You got to be able to have some night vision going on, okay? Just get your eyes accumulated to work in the dark. That's all you got to do. It's not that hard. Marines own the night, so we're going to help you guys own the night too, okay? So this vital though to making sure that you have all these steps done. This will help you wake up, maximize your day, again, you got 5 steps. Just if you execute on them, we'll review them one more time for you. Step 1, okay, make sure you talk this over with your spouse. Get your spouse on board. That'll help you. 1B, have that goal in mind. Step 2, plan what you're doing during that time. Vital. Step 3, plan your week with groceries, laundry, all that stuff, all those logistics. And then step 5, lay out those clothes the night prior. Go ahead and execute. All right. Again, subscribe to the link. Keep the content coming. Give me your comments. Give me your feedback. I love it. I want to get better. I want to help you guys as much as possible. So just let me know what I can do. Thanks a lot, and you are the It Factor.